Hey, got a fun one for you today. We are going to do the 7 levels of Pilates YouTubers. I don't know about you, but I started doing Pilates on YouTube in like 2019 and had so many favorites. We're gonna start with a beginner exercise on our back. We got toe taps. The very first person I watched for Pilates was IsaWelly. Love her. And she is so good at doing beginners videos. So come onto your back, supine position, bring your pointer finger together, bring your thumbs together, thumbs come to your navel, lift your legs into a reverse tabletop, try to press down into your tailbone, make the space between your low back a little bit smaller. On your inhale, you send your right toes toward the ground, try to keep your hips level, your pelvis stable, and then exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower your left toes toward the ground. They don't have to touch, they can just go toward. And then exhale, lift up. Keep going. If you notice that your low back lifts up, that's your cue to bring your knee directly above your hip, not into the chest. You could stay here if you want. If you wanted to progress, you could take a big inhale. Next time, both knees are over your hips. Hold them there. Exhale, peel head, neck, and shoulders up, eyes to thighs, and keep going. Good. So love me some IsaWelly. I think that she is so good at doing really classical Pilates, really zeroing in on form and keeping it really beginner friendly. Stay here. Option to reach one arm back as you continue to tap your toes toward the ground or your heels. Option to reach both arms back. You got 8. Make sure you can see my face. Really squeeze all your muscles to the bone. Keep your front ribs heavy. Chin slightly off of your chest. Here's 3. Try to move from your hip. Not just bend the knee, but move from the hip. Last 2. And 1. Relax. Knees over your hips, arms are up. We go into the 100, big inhale. Exhale, peel head, neck, and shoulders up, arms by your hips, eyes to thighs, and start to pump those arms. So the 100 exercise is dedicated to Move with Nicole. She is so gentle but hard, and she speaks with such a soft tone. She'd be like, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you're dying on the inside. Really point those toes. It seems like Move with Nicole is a dancer. She always has the most perfectly pointed toes. She offers progressions like lifting up a little higher, extending your legs out. Using that control, breathing in for 5 and exhaling for 5. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Relax and bring that in. You can sway side to side. Move with Nicole always gives you a little bit of like a rebound recovery too, which I think is nice. 4 fingers behind your thighs. You rock and roll up and down your spine as many times as you need to come up through a seat and roll on over to find a tabletop. Now we're gonna get into Pilates with Alexa. She always does these crazy plank sequences. So coming to her high plank, shoulder over wrists, hips in line with your shoulders, and just start to bring that right leg up, and then the left. Right leg up, and then the left. So Pilates with Alexa has such good energy. She is high energy. She like screams the count. She'd be like 8, 7, 6. And it just gets you going. We're like, I can do this. Just breathe. You can point those toes or you can flex them and try to fire up your glute as you do this. Keep going. Breathing for 8. And 7. Keep those flat ribs pulled in, navel up, soft bend in your elbows. 6. Then 5. Clear it in 3, 2, and 1. Hold high plank. Come down to your forearms, palms face down, you tap the knees, you lift them, you tap them, you lift them, zip up through the inner thighs, front ribs pulling, lift out in your shoulders. It's just for 4. You get to come down, sideline, you get clamshell in 3, 2, and 1. That was killer. Actually, you know what, we'll move into obliques. Pilates Body by Raven. That's where I get this next inspiration from. She loves obliques with the ring, found a gate pose, knee under hip, opposite leg extended. Keep the ring at your chest, and on the inhale, you lean and squeeze. Exhale, bring it up. Try to keep your elbows wide. Press gentle pressure into that ring, gently changing the shape of it to activate your chest. Your label pulls up and in, front ribs in. In 3, you hold it. You hold it down. You could stay here. In 2. And 1, hold it. Arms reach long. Now can you lift up? Keep those arms long. Keep a squeeze on the rig. No joke here. You feel the obliques working to lift your torso and also working to lower your torso. Gentle pressure on that one. In 3, you hold it down. We're gonna get those pulls with the ring. In 2. And 1, hold it. And now you squeeze it in and you lift it up. You squeeze it in, you lift it up. You squeeze, you lift, you squeeze, you lift. That was 4, and you got 4 more. 3, yes you can, 2, and 1. Bring it to your chest and come up. We go straight to the other side. Opposite knee under your hip, extend the other leg, press through the outside of that foot and lift this kneecap to firm the thigh. Keep the ring at your chest, elbows wide. You inhale, lean, squeeze, and exhale, lift. You got it. You know, we all go through seasons, saying things that maybe we don't mean to say or get misinterpreted. I think Pilates by Raven went through that season recently. And I'm just like, look, we gotta have grace, you know? I think she did what she needed to, course corrected. I respect her Pilates ethic. So that's why she is included in this. In 3, you hold it down, we straighten those arms. In 2, and 1. All right, hold it down. Arms are long, you lift, and you lower. Yes, you can. Whew, that was 2. So that you got 6 more. And you know, there are so many Pilates YouTubers out there. There's Bailey Brown, there's I think Pilates with Deandra, like there's so many that I could have chosen. These are just the 7 I picked. Maybe put in the comments, who would you pick? You'll hold it down to give me 8 pulls to finish in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. You just pull and squeeze and lift. 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 Here's 4. Leave it out. 3, 2, and 1. We did it. Oh, we come down, back to side low. The next move is inspired by Melania Antukas. Knees bent, you're on that form, big inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips, lift that top leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and lift. We're keeping this nice and short. We've done a lot of forearm plank work already. That was 3. Heels flow, we'll do 1 set of 8 to make it worth your while. You hold it up in 3. 2 more. We gotta say her signature phase. And when you hold it up, you pulse it out. Do you see how my hips are pushed back? You wanna push yours forward, but you want your front ribs in. Up and pulse, up and pulse. Bring this shoulder down. You got 3. Yes, you can. 2 and 1. We'll get that other side. Woo, did you know Melania Antukas, she's like 18 years old. So young. So inspiring, does such good work. Big, big inhale. Exhale, lift your hips, lift that top leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up and up. Inhale, lower. Try to keep those hips forward. We're almost there. Up and up, down and down. You're gonna hold it up to pulse it out. In 3, she'd be like, don't be weak. You're gonna hold it up in 2. And 1, you hold it up and pulse it out, up, up. No competition. There's enough room for all of us, you know? We're just all out here bringing our special touch to what it is that we do. Lastly, last 2 and 1. Woo. All right, we finished with upper body. Pilates by Izzy. That is the top tier, y'all. She is no joke. She'd be putting those 45-minute classes on her. She loves upper body. These are 3-pound weights. You can use heavier ones if you want. Let's inhale, hinge back as you hammer curl. As you exhale, you lift and give me a tricep extension. Hinge, hammer, exhale, tricep extension. I'm gonna show you from the side. Hinge, hammer, exhale, extend as you lift. That is it. Breathe. We're working the back side of that upper arm bone and the longer bicep muscle with the hammer curl. And this is really full body, right? Because you're getting in glutes, some quad work. You will hold those arms up and back to pulse them up. In 3, in 2, and 1. Arms back, hips up, and just pulse your arms up. Up, it burns. Pitch a pencil between your shoulder blades. Yes, you can. 5, we'll do one more move to finish it out. 3, 2, 1, hammer curl it in, bring it up. Arms down, palms face forward. You're gonna snow angel up and snow angel down. I think in one of her most recent videos, she said that this is one of her favorite upper body moves. I think she does it with 8-pound weights. I don't know how. I think the heaviest you should use is 5. These are 3s, and it's plenty. It's working all of those beautiful muscles in your back, your lats, your traps. Try not to flare those ribs out. Last 4. You finish in 3, 2, and 1. You're done. You did it. What was that, about 12 minutes or so? And out 7 levels of Pilates YouTubers. Hey, 8, because, you know, Sunny, me. If you liked it, give it a like, give it a subscribe. YouTube thinks you'll like this video right here.